Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Duluth FC Soccer here, brought to you courtesy of the Blue Green Stream Team. This is Matt Johnson coming to you live from Walt Hunting Stadium, Marv Heikkinen Field here in Duluth, Minnesota, with the Blue Green stepping out of MPSL North Conference action for the evening, taking on Force FC in their second match of the 2024 Minnesota Super Cup. The Blue Greens coming in this contest with an overall mark through 10 games of 5 wins, 4 losses, and a draw. In the MPSL North, they're sitting in second place right now with 16 points, 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Sean Morgan, the head coach of Duluth FC, of course, brings his Blue Greens into this contest against Force FC here this evening in Duluth on a 2-game winning streak. In their last 2 contests, the Blue Greens have found their form, having outscored the opposition by a combined 10-1 margin over those 2 victories. Their last time out this past Wednesday down in Lakeville, Minnesota, taking on Minnesota Blizzard for the first time ever in the MPSL North. Blizzard, a new club here in the 2024 campaign, the MPSL North Conference, and the Blue Greens winning it by the final score of 3-0 on on Wednesday in Lakeville, Minnesota. In that contest, the Blue Greens netted 2 of their 3 goals in the opening half to take a 2-0 lead into the intermission. JJ Oyabamaji started the scoring for Duluth FC with his 5th goal of the season late in the first half to give the Blue Greens a 1-0 lead. Edward Nyes followed up about 2 minutes later, netting the first of his 2 goals for the game in the 42nd minute to give the Blue Greens a 2-0 lead. That carried over into the intermission. From there, the Blue Greens took advantage of a Blizzard turnover deep in their own end that eventually led to Nyes scoring his 2nd goal of the game, and his team leading 8th of the campaign midway through that last 45 minutes to make it a 3-0 final. Zeke Volz, who will get a break here tonight in goal for Duluth FC, started and went all the way in goal to get a clean sheet for Duluth FC. Tonight, the Blue Greens, like I said, stepping out of MPSL North Conference action, taking on Force FC. Force at 6-3-1 overall, 4-3-1 in the Minnesota Amateur Soccer League Division I standings. They're tied for 3rd place right now in that league with 13 points. They compete, as I mentioned, in the Minnesota Amateur Soccer League. It's an interesting league. More than 40 teams make up the entire league. There are 4 different divisions, and Force FC plays in the top division at the Division I level. They're coming off of a loss last time out. Is Force fell to the Cardinals 2-1 at the University of Minnesota Recreation and Wellness Complex in Minneapolis on Thursday. With their loss on Thursday, Force FC has now scored 17 goals and conceded 15 tallies in MASL Division I action so far here in 2024. They are a club that has had a high number of success, or high degree of success, I should say, in the MASL over the years. They finished 3rd in the 2023 MASL Division I standings with a record of 11 wins, 3 losses, and 4 draws before proceeding to win the Minnesota Cup for the 2nd time in 3 years, which is how they played their way into the 2024 Minnesota Super Cup. They also won the Minnesota Cup in 2021. So 2 of the last 3 Minnesota Cup titles have gone to Force FC. They also claimed the Division 4 title in that league in 2015, the Division 3 title in 2016, and the Division I title in 2022. So they do have a track record of success in the Minnesota Amateur Soccer League. That's who the Blue Greens are playing here tonight. And with that being the case, the Blue Greens have also made some notable changes to the starting lineup, and we'll take a look at those starters here for you under head coach Sean Morgan. Changing up the formation a bit are the Blue Greens, running a 5-2-3. Heading in this game here tonight, James Price will get the start in goal, giving Zeke Volz a break, as you can see on your screen there. 5 backs here tonight for Duluth FC, trying to find a partnership that works in the middle. Axel Batal and Hexie Oriana will start on the outside for the Blue Greens. Meanwhile, Jake Starling, Archie McDonald, and Josh Bellamy will rotate in the middle for Duluth FC. Andre Solaris gets a break from the starting lineup here tonight. Charlie Wood will start in midfield for Duluth FC tonight. And we also have the return of Dylan Sumner, who some of you may remember from 3 years ago. He played for the Blue Greens, and he returns to the team here late in the 2024 campaign. Welcome to Dylan Sumner. We, like I said, have not seen him for 3 years, so it's good to see him back. Leading scorer, by the way, for Mercyhurst University this past year was Sumner, so the Blue Greens adding some offensive punch with him in the lineup. Also, starting with the 3 forwards up top, JJ Oyabamaji gets the break here tonight, while Duluth FC will start Manny Morales and Liam Pritchard on the outsides in that 5-2-3 formation. And there, like you said, you get a look at the reserves for Duluth FC here tonight. Dylan Zavattini, Rory Doyle, Felipe Artiega, Felipe Oliveira, Jose Bonifaci, Zeke Volz, who got the shutout against Minnesota Blizzard on Wednesday, and then Arokia Shrestha, a newcomer for the Blue Greens, also on the bench here for head coach Sean Morgan this evening. So that gives you a quick overview of where we're at in this one. The starting 11 for Duluth FC. And with that being the case, we'll take a extended audio break, and then we'll send things down to the field for the introduction of the two teams, courtesy of our public address announcer, Pat Sterner, the national anthem, then the opening kick of this Minnesota Super Cup contest between the Blue Greens of Duluth FC and Force FC. That's coming up right after this. This is Duluth FC Soccer, brought to you courtesy of the Blue Green Stream Team.
gentlemen, the Blue Greens. Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome to Walt Hunting Stadium at Marv Heikkinen Field. Tonight's Minnesota Super Cup match features from the MASL Force FC versus from the shores of Lake Superior, your Duluth FC Blue Greens. Let's introduce the teams for tonight's matchup. First, the starting roster for Force FC. Number 3, Spencer Overturf. Number 8, Robel Asmalash. Number 9, Sean Kurtenbach. Number 10, Jasper Goldstein. Number 13, Seiya Wakahara. Number 14, the player coach, Michael Swenson. Number 15, Lucas Smith. Number 17, Cole Brizkala. Number 25, Clifford Adams. Number 28, Joseph Harris. And starting in goal, number 1, Luca Roca Perucci Shimanuki. And now the starting 11 for Duluth FC. Number 2, Josh Bellamy. Number 3, the captain, Jake Starling. Number 9, Tyler Limmer. Number 16, welcome back, Dylan Sumner. Number 18, Axel Batal. Number 20, Archie McDonald. Number 22, Liam Pritchard. Number 24, Manny Morales. Number 26, Hexie Oriana. Number 28, Charlie Wood. And starting in goal, number 35, James Price. Coaching Duluth FC is Sean Morgan. Assistant coaches, Barry Chasty, Greg Gilmore, and Corey Boheller. officials for the evening are referee Steven Shidla, assistant referee Dan Sandell, assistant referee Victor Mayreles, and the fourth official Sam Coddington. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise if you are able and remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem sung by Casey Sundin. Casey lives in Cloquet, Minnesota and has been singing in bands, karaoke bars, drive-through windows, and the middle of conversations since the early 90s. She is currently in her performance era, and so you're most likely to catch her next in a community event, in theater production, or around town. Any one of them. Seriously, she'll try out for anything. Keep an eye out for her. Take it away, Casey.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd won were so gallantly strewn, and the rockets went clear, the bombs bursting in their cage proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? For a free ride, I only ask you to show me a real good time. For the rainbow.
So the national anthem has been played. The two teams have been introduced by our public address announcer for the evening, Pat Sterner, and we're moments away getting the second match for Duluth FC of the Minnesota Super Cup for 2024 underway here live from Marv Heikkinen Field at Walt Hunting Stadium. Matt Johnson bringing you all the play-by-play. The Blue Greens opened up the Minnesota Super Cup for 2024 with a 4-2 loss to St. Croix Legends. This is Force FC's first game. They'll play the Legends in their next contest to close out the regular season portion of the Minnesota Super Cup. The winners of the two groups, which actually match up three teams in each group, will move on to the Minnesota Super Cup final at McAllister Stadium down in St. Paul later on in the summer. In the meantime, the Blue Greens coming into this contest on a two-game winning streak, as I mentioned, 3-0. Their win against Minnesota Blizzard on Wednesday. Goals for J.J. Oyabamaji for Duluth FC, scored his fifth goal of the season late in the first half to give it a 1-0 lead. Edward Nyes, who's not playing tonight for Duluth FC. In fact, both those players are not even dressed for Duluth FC tonight, scored twice in that contest. Duluth FC's last home game, of course, a 7-1 win over Minnesota Twin Stars. That game was a week ago tonight. Force FC 6-3-1 overall, 4-3-1 in the Minnesota Amateur Soccer League Division I standings, which, as I mentioned in the pregame, ties them for third place right now in that league. This is their first ever appearance in the Minnesota Super Cup. Duluth FC made their Minnesota Super Cup debut in the tournament's initial or inaugural season, I should say, of 2023. Some noted changes to the lineup for Coach Sean Morgan here tonight, as I mentioned. Playing a back five in this contest, 5-2-3, the formation that was shown to us before the contest. Dylan Sumner also making his return to Duluth FC. For those of you who are longtime Blue Greens fans, you know Dylan Sumner played for the Blue Greens last about 3 years ago. Jake Starling, in fact, I caught up with him prior to kickoff. He said he last played with Dylan in the second year of his Duluth FC tenure. He's now in his 5th year, so that gives you an idea of how long it's been since Dylan has played for Duluth FC. But he will get the start in midfield alongside Charlie Wood in this contest. Sumner had a standout season for Mercyhurst this past year. Teammates with Felipe Santos and also fellow blue-green keeper Zeke Foltz. And so Force FC will kick off first here. They'll be going from right to left on your screens. Cold, rainy night here in Duluth. We'll see how that affects the playing surface as we move on in this contest. In the meantime, like I said, standing over this one is one of the captains, it appears here, for Force FC. And we're moments away from getting this one underway. The opening whistle is blown, and we are officially underway. Force FC and Duluth FC here, game 2 of the 2024 Minnesota Super Cup for the Blue Greens. And here's Hexie Oriana for Duluth. Taking his first touch of the contest, he'll play it back for James Price, getting the start tonight. Zeke Foltz gets the night as a reserve on the bench for the Blue Greens. Foltz has played the last few games for the Blue Greens, and now here is Duluth FC's Liam Pritchard losing possession on the ball, and now back to the way. Here comes Force FC. Ball to the outside. And a cross comes in into the middle of the blue-green 18-yard box. Dangerous opportunity there for Force, but couldn't get a positive touch on it, bringing it down to James Price. And like I said, the rain is continuing to fall here. Rain in the forecast for the next few days here in the Twin Ports of Duluth and Superior. And so it might be a little slick out on the playing surface here tonight. We'll see how that affects things as we move on here. Here's Hexie Oriana to the outside. Jake Starling getting the start tonight, as he usually does. Andre Solaris getting a break from the starting lineup. That's the position that actually Dylan Sumner has taken up here for the evening, as Archie McDowell now for the Blue Greens, angling a ball near side. Wood with a heavy touch that allows now Seiya Wakahara to come forward with it for Force FC. Qualified for the Super Cup this year by virtue of winning the Minnesota Cup of 2023. Here's a ball now behind Tyler Limmer. JJ Oyabamaji, as I mentioned, getting the break here tonight. Not even dressing for Duluth FC, so Tyler Limmer gets the start in the number 9 position, as here's a long ball forward. And Jake Starling now for the Blue Greens. He'll play it back now for James Price. And Price for the Blue Greens. This is Archie McDowell now on the left foot. McDonald angling ball far side. Here's Josh Bellamy, and plays it out of play. Miles Edmondson also getting a break tonight. Now off the throw. Ball is sent forward. And Wakahara now left-footed ball into the middle of the field. Here's Dylan Sumner getting his first touch. Playing the ball over the top. Manny Morales now for the Blue Greens. Far sideline. Tiptoeing his way to the outside. Morales now crossing it into the 6. Cleared away. Here's Charlie Wood. Wood for the Blue Greens. Play it outside now. Josh Bellamy. Bellamy for the Blue Greens now sends it in, and that one will deflect out, and we'll have our first corner kick of the contest. We're in the 5th minute now. No score as of yet. The rain continuing to fall. Thankfully, there's not much wind here at Walt Hunting Stadium for this one. Blue Greens, by the way, have gotten goals from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different players have scored goals this year for the Blue Greens. As Morales will take this one. Bends it into the middle of the 18. Cleared away. Now here's a long shot, and that one will carry over everything. That went off the right foot of Axel Batal. Luka Shimanuki getting the start in goal here for Force FC.
This upcoming goal kick is powered by Synovus Energy.
And we'll take the opportunity here also. To remind everybody at home, St. Luke's is now part of Aspira's Health. It's proud to sponsor Duluth FC when it comes to injury prevention, treatment, and recovery. Their great orthopedics and sports medicine team has you covered. Learn more at slhduluth.com/ortho. That's off the goal kick now. The Blue Greens will play it all the way back. This is Jake Starling. Starling now near side. Archie McDonald on the right foot, angling ball. Flick of the inside boot there for Liam Pritchard. Failed to come through. And now it's cleared into Duluth FC territory. McDonald will go all the way back now for James Price. Jake Starling, far side of the field. Starling adding to his all-time club lead, in appearances and minutes played with his start here tonight. His mother, as I was told by Mr. Starling himself, making the drive up from Dade City, Florida for this one. So, and there's a ball now through from Sumner. Josh Bellamy with some speed now, edge of the force 18. Cuts inside now. He'll get a shot away. That one blocked away by traffic. And cleared back up through the middle. Ball coming forward, and now seeing that ball into Duluth FC territory was Force. Oriana now taking possession. And the Blue Greens now. Force sinking in deep a bit here defensively. A lot of space between the forward line and the back line here. Yeah, Starling now hitting a ball over the top for Josh Bellamy. Overhits it a bit, and then it'll carry out a play. Talked about Force FC being part of the Minnesota Amateur Soccer League Division 1. There are 4 divisions in that Amateur Soccer League. And teams, much like in Europe, earn promotion and relegation depending on how they perform. So every team, by the way, that enters that league as a new club starts at Division 4, and then they have to make their way up to Division 1. And that's how Force did it. Club first joined the Minnesota Amateur Soccer League in 2015, ended up winning it that year, and then have been on a steady upward trend now to where they're playing at the Division 1 level. As we'll have a goal kick here coming up for Shimanuki as we're in the 8th minute. We'll send the ball near side now. Wakahara keeping it in on the sideline. No ball back through the middle. And Duluth FC heading that one forward was McDonald. Now a long ball. Finds his way through everybody. And into the 18-yard box, manned to my left by James Price for the Blue Greens. Sent to the far side of the field. This is Jake Starling. In his 5th season with Duluth FC. Oh, here's Dylan Sumner trying to step through the middle. One broken up. Now William Herbeck coming back the other direction. Ball in toward the 18. A little bit of space now for Swenson. His shot. Michael Swenson shot blocked. Captain on that one as Starling got it. Now Duluth FC trying to transition back the other way. Here's Manny Morales. Morales for the Blue Greens. Picking it wide. Stepping inside. Finding Sumner, or trying to find Sumner at the top of the 18. Pass was a little bit late. Now cleared back out. And here's Josh Bellamy. Bellamy now for Archie McDonald. Axel Batal. McDonald. Pritchard. Oriana. Jake Starling now. Now here's Morales coming in. He gets a shot away and he scores. Nice build-up player there by the Blue Greens. Manny Morales getting inside. And Manny Morales with the tally. Nice through ball there from Hexie Oriana. And Duluth FC strikes first in the 10th minute. Morales with his first goal of the season.
Scoring for the Blue Greens, number 24, Manny Morales.
That's the 10th different Blue Green to score a goal this year. Their 24th goal in all competitions for Duluth FC, and they lead it 1-0 here. Well timed to run that time. Through ball was right on the money, and Morales gets the goal. Wakahara now sending a ball forward for Swenson. And then trying to play an overlap, and that ball goes to the outside. It'll be a throw now coming up here for the Blue Greens. Batal now in the middle. Hexie Oriana. Played a really nice through ball on that sequence to Spring Morales for the goal. There is the goal scorer, Morales. Now outside, here's Josh Bellamy. Bellamy now, angling ball forward. Tyler Limmer outside now. Dylan Sumner will get a shot away. Shimanuki with the save. Rebound still there. Another attempt there from Sumner, and it'll go out of play, and we'll have a goal kick here coming up. So the Blue Greens striking early here, leading at 1-0. And Sumner
This upcoming goal kick is powered by Synovus Energy.
trying to make it 2-0 there. Less than 2 minutes after the opener from Morales. Goal kick now for Luka Shimanuki. Off the goal kick now to the outside. Liam Pritchard. Stepping inside, Swenson here for Force FC. Ball through. Axel Batal now for the Blue Greens. Turns on the left foot. Bends the ball over the top looking for Pritchard. That one will be cleared away now by Force, and there'll be a throw coming up near side. As the rain continues to fall here in Duluth, 1-0 your score. Now in the middle, wide open, Dylan Sumner. Sumner now handling the ball far side and overcooked it. It'll be a throw coming up here for Force FC. Blue Greens after today will return to NPSL North Conference action against Sioux Falls Thunder. That game will be played on Wednesday, as you see on your screen there. That'll be our next broadcast. On Wednesday, June 19th, Duluth FC won the first contest with the Thunder 4-1. That was a few weeks back. They'll try to make it 2-2 against Sioux Falls. 6-7 p.m. the opening kick, 6:45 the pregame. I anticipate that I'll be rejoined by Coach Joe Mooney, who, by the way, officiated the wedding of our very own Holden Law. Congratulations to Holden Law and his bride Maya. In the meantime, Duluth FC now with Starling trying to play it forward, looking for Morales up on the far side. Shimanuki coming out on top now, and he clears it back toward midfield. We'll see if Force can build something here as they come toward the midfield line. Ball coming forward, taken away by Archie McDonald. Now Oriana. Charlie Wood now plays it back now. McDonald. And the Blue Greens will build now from the back. Here's Jake Starling. Hexie Oriana. Space in front of him. Angling ball. Tried to send Dylan Sumner on the run. That one picked off by Force. And now they'll try to come back to their direction as this ball comes wide. Swenson now on the right foot. And now he'll flick it out of play. Tried to play it off of Oriana. It'll be a Duluth FC throw here. We're about to go into the 15th minute. Joseph Harris now playing it wide. Robel Asmalash now stepping inside on the right foot. Playing it near side. Flag stays down. Here's a shot off the left foot. That one riding high by William Herbeck, and it just missed the far corner. So some nice movement there from Force FC, and looks like they're going to have a corner kick, as I think James Price might have gotten a hand to that one, or at least a fingertip to it. It'll be a corner kick, far side flag here.
The corner kick is driven by Volkswagen of Duluth.
In-swinger now on the left foot here for Force. Bending ball, middle of the 18. Charlie Wood getting ahead to it, now popped up into the air. Now near side. Wakahara playing it short now as Malash. Wakahara now will step inside. Now go all back into the middle. A long ball over the top for Asmalash. And it'll make its way out of play, and we'll have a corner kick here coming up. Score a great deal at VW of Duluth with 0% APR on Taos and 2.9% on Atlas and Crossport. Kick off your journey with our no-commission sales team and transparent service department at Volkswagen of Duluth, the official dealership of Duluth FC. Asmalash will take the in-swinger on the right foot now. Toward the back post, rising up, heading it wide and out of play. It'll be Oriana here for the Blue Greens. We'll have a throw far sideline. In the 16th minute, as the rain has been steady here since pregame, really. And here's a long throw now coming in. Flicked up in the air. Loose, and now Pritchard will sky it out for the Blue Greens, far side of the field. Morales trying to bring it down. Turns now on the right foot. And that's going to be a handball call here against Force as he tried to switch it. Did Manny Morales, free kick for Duluth FC. Jake Starling playing it over the top now. Here's Liam Pritchard on the run. Pritchard now crossing the field. Has Morales with him, now steps inside. Has it tackled away and now cleared back up. Starling there for the Blue Greens will keep it in. Here's Sumner. Touching it now. Here's Josh Bellamy. Bellamy now dipping to the outside. Tried to play it through the middle. And the Blue Greens will go back and reset here. They'll switch the point of attack. Right side. Archie McDonald. Axel Batal. In the middle now, Hexie Oriana. Waited a little bit too long to make the pass. Knocked away, and now Asmalash. And as Force comes back now, 4-on-4. Asmalash on the right foot. William Herbeck now will send it to the outside. Now here's Dylan Sumner taking over. And the Blue Greens will again start to build up from the back. 5 defenders in the starting 11 here for Duluth FC this evening. Typically they play a 4-3-3 formation, changing it up. And now here's a bending ball for Tyler Limmer. Limmer now getting a step. He'll get a shot away, and Shimanuki will make the save as he came out of his 6. Got it with the right foot. And that'll result in a corner kick now for the Blue Greens in the 18th minute here.
Let's make some noise on this upcoming corner kick.
Manny Morales with the game's lone goal, his first of the season. The assist to Hexie Oriana. Blue Greens leading at 1-0 here as we have a corner kick now coming up. Richard will take it on the right foot. Richard across the face of goal, and Shimanuki will rise up and grab it. Uncontested there in his 6, and he'll hold on to it here. Asmalash on the outside, playing it to the blue-green 18. As Force trying to transition back, played across the face of goal. Backing back now, Manny Morales. Price. And he'll just play it away for a throw.
Cirrus is the recognized global leader in personal aviation and is expanding in Duluth. Voted as Duluth's best large employer, Cirrus offers on-site training.
Throw comes in.
Pay time off.
Charlie Wood there for Duluth FC trying to dispossess the 4th player that came through the middle. Now it's Josh Bellamy. Sumner. And Force FC playing a high line. Overhit the pass just a bit. Sumner still trying to come up to speed a little bit here. Just arrived in town this past week for the Blue Greens. As this ball's played over the top. And McDonald now forward and now an offside here against Tyler Limmer. Limmer, who hasn't scored since the 3-0 win against Joy Athletic at the beginning of the season. Scored 10 goals last year for the Blue Greens. He gets the start. And as I mentioned earlier on, JJ Oyabamaji getting the night off. Yeah, Spencer Overturf now will send the ball far side of the field. Lippard Adams getting ahead to it now for Force FC. Now to the far side of the pitch. It is Josh Bellamy for the Blue Greens, and he'll play it out. And it'll be a throw here coming up as we go into the 21st minute here. Throw coming in, Jake Starling. Hexie Oriana. And now it'll be cleared out by William Herbeck. Far side of the field. It will have a throw here coming up. Second, they're actually going to call an on-field violation, so the restart here for Jake Starling. Archie McDonald. Charlie Wood. Batal now for the Blue Greens. Rory Doyle Andre Solaris and Edward Nyes all out of the lineup for Duluth FC tonight. Regular starters for Duluth. So some of the bench guys who haven't gotten as much time this season in there for the Blue Greens tonight. Manny Morales in the middle. Oriana. Pritchard trying to step inside the 18, and that one will be cleared away now by Overturf, and we'll have a throw now near side. Batal will take it quickly. Now Starling. Josh Bellamy stepping inside. Back for Starling. And that one led too far. It'll go out of play.
This upcoming goal kick is sponsored by Synovus Energy.
Cirrus is the recognized global leader in personal aviation and is expanding in Duluth. Voted as Duluth's best large employer, Cirrus offers on-site training, competitive pay, paid time off, 401k match, and career growth opportunities. Visit cirrusaircraft.com to apply today. As off the goal kick now to the outside. Here's a ball in the space. Nice slide tackle over there by Josh Bellamy for Duluth FC. And we'll have a throw now coming up. On the sideline, we're approaching the midway point in this opening 45 minutes. It is 1-0 Duluth FC in the lead if you're just joining us. The goal, Manny Morales. And it was on a nice through ball. I think I said it was Hexie Oriana that got the assist. I believe it was actually Jake Starling that might have got the assist on that. Either way, it's 1-0 on Morales' goal. Blue Green starting up now with James Price. Price on the right foot. Bending a ball over the top. Makahara now laying it down, and here's Batal, and he'll just let it go out for a throw. Here's Limmer now checking back to the ball. And now the ball come all the way back where Clifford Adams will run it down here. Ball through the middle. McDonald getting his head to that one. Now Charlie Wood. Laying it outside, now slid out of play. Near side there by Joseph Harris. Throw coming up here. Sumner. McDonald. Back into his own 18 for James Price. Price. Now near side, it's Archie McDonald on the right foot. Duluth FC with the lion's share of possession here as this ball now coming into space. Overturf. A little bit slow getting there. Morales nearly able to sneak in there. Now here's a turnover. Pritchard to the outside. Tyler Limmer. Limmer now taking toward the end line. Ready to cross it in. Slid out by Overturf. And we'll have a corner kick now near side flag. Second one of the evening here for the Blue Greens in the 24th. We get the 25th minute. And it'll be Liam Pritchard here that'll take it looks like.
This upcoming corner kick is fueled by Volkswagen of Duluth.
Duluth FC second right now in the MPSL North behind Dakota Fusion. As Pritchard lines this one up. Backside post. A couple players rising for it. Gets over the top of everybody. Now ball forward. Emma Lash now, who's had some nice runs for Force. Coming up the left side, now steps inside. Now getting himself kind of trapped a little bit. Still has it at his right foot. And now he'll play it for the far side. Got held up there and was motioning to his teammates. I wasn't getting any help. As Jake Starling now takes it wide, and he will now spray that ball out of play, far side of the field. 26th minute. Just the one goal here so far in this one. Dylan Sumner's had a couple of good looks for Duluth FC so far. Manny Morales with the game's lone goal, and now here's a turnover by Charlie Wood. Wakahara now stepping through. Now playing it through, and now we're going to have Swenson's going to be offside as he tried to come through the middle. Flag was a little late in going up, but it does so.
Fans, for nearly 75 years, the Synovus Superior Refinery has been an important part of our community. Their employees live and work here. From creation of jobs to fueling marine transportation. The products they make help energize our region.
Off the free kick, Price.
Back to the community, and they are proud to partner with Duluth FC.
McDonald now on the right foot. Four so far. Thinking pretty deep. Playing pretty much a classic 4-4-2 formation here. Sumner now checking back. Sends it wide. McDonald. Wood. Playing it over the top. Liam Pritchard now against Overturf. Getting a step. Cut inside, had a heavy touch. Still has it on his left foot this time. Now popped up into the air. Still hasn't been settled yet. Now it's Charlie Wood. Wood will go outside now. Manny Morales. Wood now. Morales. Bellamy. Jake Starling. Oriana. Finding Morales. Manny Morales now trying to get their Shimanuki off of his line. And it'll go out of play. And it'll be a goal kick here coming up. That pass has been there a few times now for Manny Morales. On that through run. That's where Duluth FC scored the game's lone goal. About 17 minutes back.
This goal kick is fueled by Synovus Energy.
Shimanuki sends it toward midfield. Starling now. Getting ball outside. Wakahara waiting for it to settle. Amalash, and that'll be a foul on Batal. The Danish import playing right outside back. He's been part-time starter this year for Duluth FC. Whistle for the infraction. Free kick here coming up. Wakahara standing over it on the left foot. Bends it in toward the 18. Headed away. And now Tyler Limmer poking the ball away from a Force FC player. Coach Sean Morgan was asking for a foul on that far side. Didn't get it from our center referee here tonight, as this one is headed out by Bellamy. And we'll try it again here as we approach the half-hour mark. Looks like it'll be a long throw. Everybody's crowding in the middle of the 18. And here is the throw. And it'll go out of play off of Starling, and we'll have a corner kick here coming up. And Swinger on the left foot, coming into the middle. Batal getting ahead to it. Now Duluth FC wants to transition back. Here's Limmer. Pritchard on the far side. Morales now joining the attack. Liam Pritchard bends it in. Morales into the 18. Manny Morales playing it back now. Shot attempt here by Wood. That one deflects off of a couple of players. Top of the 18, and now the Blue Greens will have to slow it up. Starling. Liam Pritchard bringing it down off the chest into the middle, and they're going to call an offside here against Liam Pritchard. It looked like he was a half step off. I think if Morales would have gone a little bit quicker on that one, he probably could have had his second tally of the night, perhaps. As it is, he has the game's lone goal, 1-0 your score. Shimanuki now standing over this one. And he'll deliver it forward. Pritchard now. Cutting inside. Find it Charlie Wood. Wood now outside Morales. Manny Morales now. On for Bellamy. Josh Bellamy now crossing into the 6. Headed down by Overturf. William Herbeck trying to get over there. Now it'll be headed out. Duluth FC will have a throw here. More than a half hour elapsed here so far. Still just the one goal. As the rain continuing to be falling steadily here in Duluth. Now here's Swenson. Team captain and team coach, player coach, in fact, Michael Swenson sending it to the outside here for force. And this ball now will deflect out off of Bellamy. We'll have a throw here coming up, deep corner. 31st minute. About to go into our 32nd minute of action here. Marv Heikkinen Field at Walt Hunting Stadium. Force has had some nice forays forward. Haven't been real dangerous as of yet as this throw comes in. Headed down. As Bellamy got there first, now Morales. To the outside now, Manny Morales from Bellamy. Dylan Sumner now has space to work with. Charlie Wood. And now it's Archie McDonald. Trying to return it for Sumner. A little bit late on the pass. And now Hexie Oriana. McDonald now. Bending a ball over the top. A little bit late, a little bit short as well. Looking for Charlie Wood. Allowed force defensively to break it up. Now a play over the top. Price came out of his 18-yard box. Trying to play that one. Now Starling. Starling now. His ball toward midfield. Picked off by Spencer. Over turf now for Force FC. And now here's Bellamy. Josh Bellamy now. Bending the ball over the top. Liam Pritchard as the flag stays down. Shimanuki way off of his line. Shanked it a bit with the right foot. Was able to get it away. Duluth FC now going to go quickly off the throw. Limmer. Batal. Limmer. Crossing it in. Takes a funny hop there on the central defender, Spencer Overturf. Tried to clear it wide, and now Duluth FC. Well, reset on the far side now. It's Josh Bellamy. Ariana. Pritchard. Limmer. Play stays down. Gets a shot away, and the save is going to be made by Shimanuki. Limmer making a bid for that third goal of the season. And we'll have a corner kick now. All three corner kicks for the Blue Greens have come from the near side flag on the right side. As Liam Pritchard going to come over. 35 minutes or so elapsed here. Pritchard bending a ball through the middle. One sit for Oriana, who had a heavy touch. And now we're going to have a foul called on Jake Starling behind the play as he got a heavy piece there. William Herbeck, who came barreling up on the left side here. It's been a pretty clean game so far. Not a lot of whistles in terms of fouls anyway. As Wakahara takes the free kick. Charlie Wood intercepts. McDonald now. And now Pritchard gets caught from behind by Wakahara. And I think that's going to be a yellow card here on Seiya Wakahara. And that's our first booking. It comes in the 35th minute.
Sponsored by Yellow White Coffee.
So it'll be a free kick here coming up for the Blue Greens. After today, the Blue Greens will play 4 more regular season games in the MPSL North. They also have a friendly against Pierce City that is still on the schedule. We'll see if that game ends up being played. So 5 games for the MPSL North playoffs begin. And here's Archie McDonald now turning the ball over midfield. Herbeck going down, staying down here. I think he might have turned an ankle as he broke up that pass. And now ball in the 18. And Price. Herbeck is still down behind the play. Hexie Oriana coming forward. Limmer. And Herbeck is making no effort to get back up. And now Dylan Sumner will do the sporting thing and just play it out as Herbeck is just sitting there. And now he finally rises to his feet. Might have turned an ankle, like I said, on that attempt. And he still looks like he's very gingerly now going to walk it off here. Twinged that left ankle just a little bit. Now he's going to have to leave the field of play here before the restart. Duluth FC probably feeling they should probably have scored a few more goals at this point. A lot of space in the middle right now. Duluth FC's final touches have been a little bit off once they've gotten to the 18 and had some good looks. Luka Shimanuki has also made some nice saves in there for Force FC in this one to keep it a one-goal game. And it looks like Force FC is going to make a substitution here. Here's a Duluth FC is also going to make a substitution. Looks like Dylan Zabatini is going to come in here, and he's the one that's warming up here for the Blue Greens at midfield. And the conversation ongoing on that far side. There's going to be Charlie Wood is, like he might have been the one, but it is going to be Dylan Zabatini that comes into the game. Looks like Jake Starling actually is the one who has come out. So Starling comes out of the game.
And on to the Blue Greens, number 5, Dylan Zabatini.
Hopefully Jake didn't take a knock there. Looks like he's walking whatever it is off behind the blue-green bench to my left. And so Zabatini comes in. Jake Starling's night is over. And off the restart now, Archie McDonald. Zabatini now to the outside, Bellamy. Dylan Zabatini will square it now. Archie McDonald on the right foot. Batal now. Liam Pritchard. Now McDonald. And he'll get taken down from behind. It will be a free kick. For the Blue Greens, Hexie Oriana will take it. Manny Morales, the lone goal scorer here for the Blue Greens, will play it all the way back. Zabatini. McDonald. Pass forward. Broken up. Now here's Charlie Wood. Wood now nearly turning it over, and now here's an opportunity for Force. As they come forward, here's a shot attempt right in on goal, and the save is going to be made there by James Price. It's the first, I think, really good opportunity that Force has had here through the first 40-plus minutes. Now Wakahara. Now ball to the outside. And Price will clear it. We'll have a throw here coming up into the 41st minute here. Marv Heikkinen Field at Walt Hunting Stadium. 1-0 your score. Lone tally coming back in the 10th minute. Matty Morales from Jake Starling. Here's a throw now coming into the Blue-Green 6. There hasn't been a lot of opportunities for Duluth FC or before since that time, but now going in transition. Here's a ball over the top, trying to bend it for Liam Pritchard. Was Morales underhit it by quite a bit. Now it's headed forward. It hasn't been settled as of yet. Oriana Wood. McDonald. Now Pritchard trying to get around Wakahara, who's playing on a yellow card. The lone booking we've had here so far through the first 40 minutes. Plus of this opening 45. In this 1-0 contest. Minnesota Super Cup match number 2 for the Blue Greens of Duluth FC. Force FC, this is their first game. They'll play again coming up this week against St. Croix Legends to close out their 2024 Minnesota Super Cup play here. In the meantime, now Oriana. Dylan Sumner. Morales. Josh Bellamy. And now the flag goes up near side. And the Blue Green's going to be whistled on an offside here. And we will have a free kick here coming up. Luka Shumanuki. A couple of really nice saves in this first half to keep it at 1-0. Shumanuki standing over this one here. And she'll give it a ride now over midfield. Zabatini, Morales. Now Hexie Oriana playing it to the outside. Batal will play it off of Robel Asmalash, and we'll have a throw here coming up. Pritchard. Now over the top. Pritchard now playing it on. Limmer wasn't looking for it. Wakahara now on the left foot, bending ball forward. Headed down, now to the outside. Batal. Trying to go long. I think he was looking for Morales there. Under hit the ball by quite a bit. Now here's Morales, and now he'll get knocked to the turf, and we'll have a free kick here coming up for the Blue Greens. A couple of minutes before the halftime intermission. Now here's Bellamy. And this ball now will be cleared over to the far side, and we'll have a throw coming up for Duluth FC, deep in Force FC territory. Throw comes in now. Here's Limmer in the corner. Play at times has been kind of slow for Duluth FC. Some of the timing on the passing has not been the greatest. As the throw comes in now, and now Oriana, he gets dispossessed of the ball. Soft turnover from the Blue Greens there. Now Force trying to come back. Batal able to run it back for the Blue Greens, but a couple of turnovers on the back line today. Been a little bit on sloppy side at times. Wakahara now in the middle. Now Oriana turning it over again. Here's Swenson. Crossing it to nobody in particular. Now Bellamy's touch. That's off. Now it's Morales. Coming on 2-on-3. He's got Pritchard on the far side. Now it's Limmer. To the outside, Liam Pritchard. Liam Pritchard now taking it wide. He'll get a shot away, and he'll miss the far post. Pritchard looking for the deflection off of Spencer Overturf, who's had a busy opening 45 minutes. And looks like the center referee will agree. We'll have a corner kick, this time from the far side flag. Morales coming over there now to take it as the rain starts to pick up here. About 15 seconds away from the end of the first 45. See how much added time our center referee puts on here before we reach the halftime intermission. Morales crossing it in. Headed wide now. Asmalash trying to run it down. Swenson checking back. Archie McDonald. Wakahara now taking possession. Now Herbeck, who's returned from the injury, to the outside. Ball in the middle. Here's Hexie Oriana. Dylan Sumner. And Sumner will hit the deck. As we're in extra time here, I wouldn't expect there'll probably be more than maybe a minute here of added time as the rain, like I said, continuing to fall. Now it's starting to pick up. This keeps up. The playing surface is going to be pretty darn slick before we start the second half. In the meantime, now here is Josh Bellamy. Sumner. Mariana. This ball to the outside, nearly picked off by Asmalash. Instead, it finds its way for Liam Pritchard. Pritchard on the right foot. In the middle, there's Limmer. And he stretched with the right foot, but couldn't get there in time, and he deflects it wide. It's kind of been the story of the year for Tyler Limmer. He's had a lot of good looks at goal, but has been stuck on 2 goals, like I said, since the season opener.
This forced goal kick is powered
Against Joy
by
Athletic.
Central Energy.
Seems like a long time ago. Goal kick here coming up for Luka Shimanuki. Now Wood playing it over the top. Manny Morales, who has the game's lone marker here so far. Kicking it wide. Has the ball tackled off of his foot. Back for Josh Bellamy. He'll bend the ball. Back post, and he scores! And almost no reaction from Josh Bellamy on that one. Angled shot. 25 yards or so away from goal, and he just flicked it over the top of Luka Shimanuki. For Josh Bellamy, that'll be his first goal of the season.
Laser for Duluth FC, number 2, Josh Bellamy.
And the UW Superior product, Josh Bellamy with the goal. And it is now 2-0. The Blue Greens in the lead here as we're just a few moments away from halftime. Now Liam Pritchard. Limmer stepping through, and now he'll have the ball taken off his foot. And now we're going to have a penalty kick here as it's going to be whistled against Clifford Adams, who came over against Limmer. Takes him down. And it's going to be a penalty kick here just before the break. Josh Bellamy, by the way. Technically, I think that's unassisted for Josh Bellamy. I took a deflection perhaps off of a Force FC player. In the meantime, penalty kick opportunity here for the Blue Greens. We're 3+ minutes now in added time. Manny Morales with the first goal for Duluth FC. Josh Bellamy with the second. 2-0 your score. And it looks like it'll be Tyler Limmer that will take this one. He drew the penalty kick here against Clifford Adams. He'll go against Luka Shimanuki here. I would think this would probably be just about the last play of the opening half here. Limmer stepping up, and he buries it. So 2 goals in the 45th minute. That's his 3rd goal of the season. Duluth FC now up 3-0.
Scoring the PK from the spot, number 9, Tyler Limmer.
And the Blue Greens now up by the score of 3-0. And like I said, I would expect that probably off the kick here is where we'll get the halftime whistle. So after going 35 minutes in between goals, Duluth FC scores twice in the 45th minute. And the Blue Greens now with Charlie Wood playing that one all the way. It'll go over the end line here. And 3-0 your score. We still haven't gotten the halftime whistle as of yet. And we're almost into the 5th minute of added time here. And there, finally, we will get to halftime. So we are at halftime here. Duluth FC scoring 3 goals in the opening 45 minutes. Manny Morales, his first of the season from Jake Starling in the 10th minute to make it 1-0. And then 2 goals in the 45th minute. Josh Bellamy with one of those goals unassisted on a bending ball 25 yards out from an angle. Just looped it over the top of keeper Luka Shimanuki to make it 2-0, and then the penalty kick off the fall from Clifford Adams on Tyler Limmer in the box. Limmer steps up, And he buries his third goal of the season. Both those goals, again, technically coming in the 45th minute. And as a result, we head into the intermission. Your score at the break, Duluth FC 3, Force FC nothing. We'll take an extended audio break and then come back in about 15 minutes for the start of the second half of this Minnesota Super Cup matchup between the Blue Greens of Duluth FC and Force FC right after this. This is Duluth FC Soccer, brought to you courtesy of the Blue Green Stream Team.
Welcome to Volkswagen of Duluth. From our no-commission sales team to our transparent video maintenance, you are our priority. As you explore, you'll feel the excitement and confidence that comes with driving a Volkswagen. From the North Shore down to Canal, discover Duluth in a whole new way. Come visit us. Your adventure starts with Volkswagen of Duluth.
For nearly 75 years, the Synovus Superior Refinery has been an important part of our community. Our employees live and work here. From the creation of jobs to fueling marine transportation, the products we make help energize our region. At Synovus, we believe in giving back to our community. Synovus is proud to support Duluth FC. Good luck on your 2024 season, Blue Greens. Synovus Energy, invested in our community.
I'm Dr. Jordan Lindholm. I'm a family medicine physician. I think it's really important to have your own primary care provider because we're kind of the first stop, and then we can refer you to the specialist if that is what's needed. We like to explore the parks and trails of Duluth, both good for exercise as well as it's good for your overall mental health. When I see all the improvement that my patients have made over time, it feels very rewarding. That's the reason why I went into medicine.
Wow.
It doesn't have to be complicated to be cool. Simple is cool. With the G7, everything is in reach.
My name is Dr. Joel Edwall, and I'm a family medicine physician. I think a lot of wellness comes down to balancing simple things like sleep, going outside, being active and moving, not staring at a screen for 12 hours a day, diet and eating the right foods at the right times. I think we live happier, healthier, more productive lives. We have more energy, we have better relationships with those around us, and we have an overall higher quality of life.
Welcome to Volkswagen of Duluth. From our no-commission sales team to our transparent video maintenance, you are our priority. As you explore, you'll feel the excitement and confidence that comes with driving a Volkswagen. From the North Shore down to Canal, discover Duluth in a whole new way. Come visit us. Your adventure starts with Volkswagen of Duluth.
For nearly 75 years, the Synovus Superior Refinery has been an important part of our community. Our employees live and work here. From the creation of jobs to fueling marine transportation, the products we make help energize our region. At Synovus, we believe in giving back to our community. Synovus is proud to support Duluth FC. Good luck on your 2024 season, Blue Greens. Synovus Energy, invested in our community.
I'm Dr. Jordan Lindholm. I'm a family medicine physician. I think it's really important to have your own primary care provider because we're kind of the first stop, and then we can refer you to the specialist if that is what's needed. We like to explore the parks and trails of Duluth, both good for exercise as well as it's good for your overall mental health. When I see all the improvement that my patients have made over time, it feels very rewarding. That's the reason why I went into medicine.
Wow.
It doesn't have to be complicated to be cool. Simple is cool. With the G7, everything is in reach.
My name is Dr. Joel Edwall, and I'm a family medicine physician. I think a lot of wellness comes down to balancing simple things like sleep, going outside, being active and moving, not staring at a screen for 12 hours a day, diet and eating the right foods at the right times. I think we live happier, healthier, more productive lives. We have more energy, we have better relationships with those around us, and we have an overall higher quality of life.
Welcome to Volkswagen of Duluth. From our no-commission sales team to our transparent video maintenance, you are our priority. As you explore, you'll feel the excitement and confidence that comes with driving a Volkswagen. From the North Shore down to Canal, discover Duluth in a whole new way. Come visit us. Your adventure starts with Volkswagen of Duluth.
For nearly 75 years, the Synovus Superior Refinery has been an important part of our community. Our employees live and work here. From the creation of jobs to fueling marine transportation, the products we make help energize our region. At Synovus, we believe in giving back to our community. Synovus is proud to support Duluth FC. Good luck on your 2024 season, Blue Greens. Synovus Energy, invested in our community.
I'm Dr. Jordan Lindholm. I'm a family medicine physician. I think it's really important to have your own primary care provider because we're kind of the first stop, and then we can refer you to the specialist if that is what's needed. We like to explore the parks and trails of Duluth, both good for exercise as well as it's good for your overall mental health. When I see all the improvement that my patients have made over time, it feels very rewarding. That's the reason why I went into medicine.
Wow.
It doesn't have to be complicated to be cool. Simple is cool. With the G7, everything is in reach.
My name is Dr. Joel Edwall, and I'm a family medicine physician. I think a lot of wellness comes down to balancing simple things like sleep, going outside, being active and moving, not staring at a screen for 12 hours a day, diet and eating the right foods at the right times. I think we live happier, healthier, more productive lives. We have more energy.
Yeah, I lost my feed. There we go. I got it back. All right. Matt Johnson back here. Walt Hunting Stadium in Marv Heikkinen Field here in Duluth. Rain continuing to fall. It's 3-0 Duluth FC here in Game 2 of this 2024 Minnesota Super Cup for the Blue Greens of Duluth FC. Match number 1 for Force FC in this competition, and the Blue Greens leading it, like I said, 3-0. 2 goals in the 45th minute. Josh Bellamy, unassisted, his second of the season. Tyler Limmer from the penalty spot, his third goal of the season, and then opening scoring, Manny Morales, his first from Jake Starling in the 10th minute. That recaps the scoring plays for Duluth FC in that opening 45 minutes. The Blue Greens will be going from right to left here in the second 45 minutes. And before we kick off, quick reminder again, St. Luke's, now part of Aspires Health, is proud to sponsor Duluth FC when it comes to injury prevention, treatment, and recovery. Their great orthopedics and sports medicine team has you covered. Learn more at slhduluth.com/ortho. As off of the opening kick to begin half number 2, Duluth FC made 1 substitution so far. Dylan Zabatini coming in for Jake Starling. And that substitution happening about a half hour into matters here this evening. And now Force FC. Seiya Wakahara, who has the lone yellow card here so far through the opening 45 minutes. Playing it to the wide side of the field. And we are going to have a whistle now and a throw coming up here for Force FC. As the throw comes in, there's Hexie Oriana getting a foot to it for the Blue Greens. Now Hexie Oriana continuing on. Ball slid back forward and now comes over midfield. Trent Holmes has checked in now for Force FC, by the way. He plays the ball near side. If that name sounds familiar to UW Superior faithful, that's because he played for Coach Joe Mooney, who is off officiating the wedding of Holden Law, one of our members of our production team here in the Blue Green Stream team. So connections between the two teams in that regard. Trent Holmes Played for the UW Superior Yellow Jackets a number of years ago. He's wearing number 22 for Force FC here this evening. In the meantime, now the Blue-Greens trying to come forward. Wakahara now playing on that yellow card. Here's Dylan Sumner. Amalash now will play it back, and there is Trent Holmes again now on the right foot. Holmes bending the ball toward midfield. And that ball now brought down. Here's Oriana to the outside. Actually, Oriana. Tyler Limmer. Spencer Overturf, who had a busy opening 45 minutes, dispossessed him, and now it's to the outside. We'll have a throw here coming up as it goes out of play. For the Blue-Greens, leading at 3-0. 48th minute here as the rain has been steady all night long. Not a bad crowd considering the conditions. Everybody below me here in the stands. Marv Heikkinen Field, Walt Hunting Stadium, with their umbrellas out. Dylan Zabatini now playing it wide near side. Manny Morales continuing it on now. Josh Bellamy. Bellamy now running it down. It's a bit of a heavy touch. Now crosses it in toward the middle of the 18. Ball's brought down. Flag stays down, and trying to make his way through there was Limmer, tackled away by Holmes. We'll have a corner kick now, first of the half here for Duluth FC. Corner flag to my left. Second will be Dylan Sumner that'll take it here for the Blue-Greens.
This Duluth FC corner kick is powered by Volkswagen of Duluth.
So Sumner now lining this one up, near side flag. Bending ball. Back post, rising up, trying to get his head to it there was Orianis. Gets over the top of everybody off in the corner. Nice move there by Pritchard. Crossing it in, nobody in a black jersey there. Oriana now to the outside. Morales pops it up. And now the flag will go up as Pritchard was a half step off. Duluth FC been caught on a few offsides here tonight.
0% APR on Taos and
In the meantime, it'll be a free kick here coming up for Luka Shimanuki. A couple of nice saves in the opening 45 minutes. Kept the game at 1-0 until the 45th minute when the Blue-Greens scored twice in less than a minute. Resulting in this 3-0 margin now for Duluth FC. In the meantime now, this is Morales now, and it'll go out of play, and we'll have a throw now coming up near side. Throw comes in toward midfield. Oriana getting ahead to it. Trying to turn now Joseph Harris. His ball the outside. Well read there by Josh Bellamy. Bellamy now stepping inside. And we're going to have a foul called edge of the 18. It'll be at an angle here. Bellamy, who scored the highlight reel goal of the first half. A bending ball off of his right foot, 25 yards at an angle, being Shimanuki to the high corner. Second goal of the season for number 2 in black. The other goals, Manny Morales from Starling on a nice through ball, and then from the penalty spot, Tyler Limmer, his third of the season. As Sumner stands over this one on the right foot. Josh Bellamy to his right. 3-man wall here for Force. Sumner now bending it in, and it's going to be an own goal. Trent Holmes came over. So that's an own goal against Force. That one coming in the 51st minute. Good bend there from Sumner. So Dylan Sumner on the free kick off of Holmes.
Goal on the own goal from Force FC.
And it is now 4-0. Blue-Greens in the lead here. First own goal that the Blue-Greens have forced this season. As Swenson now. Now here is Zabatini now playing it back. Bending ball forward now. Off the head of Limmer. Comes all the way back, Shimanuki. Now a turnover in the middle of the 18. And here's Axel Batal now going all the way back for James Price. Reminder again, our next broadcast of Duluth FC Soccer will come up this coming Wednesday right here from Walt Hunting Stadium in Marv Heikkinen Field. The Blue Greens taking on Sioux Falls Thunder for the second time here in the 2024 campaign. And we'll see if we can get clarification if it was an own goal. It looked like it was from our angle up here, but I didn't see a replay on it, so I'm not sure. In the meantime, free kick here now. Just on the blue-green side of midfield. Now Sumner flicking it over the top. Over turf. Had it momentarily, and now Emalash. Over the top now, near side. Oriana now will play it all the way back for Price. And Force FC wanting the back pass rule to be enforced here, and they're going to get that call. It looks like they are. And they're going to call, it's going to be an indirect free kick now from inside the 18. You don't see that happen real often anymore, but Hexie Oriana just flicked that ball all the way back for Price. So it'll be an indirect free kick now. Amalash standing over it on the back pass call against Hexie Oriana, picked up by James Price. A couple of players standing over this one. Duluth FC has all 11 guys now. So Amalash. Here's the shot tip. Now deflects out, and that will go out for a corner. The defense there by the Blue Greens. Now a corner kick for Force FC, far side. Bending ball now into the 6. A couple players rising up. Amalash will try to run it down now near corner. And they're going to give a throw in here for Force. We tried to get a little bit of confirmation on that own goal called. A couple people looking at replays, and they could not confirm whether it was or wasn't. It looked like it was an own goal from up here, from my angle, but I could be wrong. I'd have to go back and look myself. In the meantime, 4-0 regardless is your score. Dylan Sumner playing in the ball that was in question that resulted in the 4th goal. It looked like it came off the side of Trent Holmes as it went in. But again, can't confirm that. In the meantime, Force FC now trying to respond with a ball now into the Duluth FC 18. Takes a hop, and now Price will grab it. And Price now send it over the top. Here's Josh Bellamy. Bellamy, who has one of the 4 goals tonight for the Blue Greens, coming forward. Edged off the ball there. And now Harris will go all the way back. Before I mentioned Trent Holmes. Holmes now bending ball forward. Crosses over the midfield line. There's Zabatini to play it back for Price. Charlie Wood ranging back. Plays the ball behind Zabatini. And it's going to result in a corner kick. Duluth FC still a little bit sloppy with the ball at times. And so now we're going to have a corner kick again here for Force FC near side. The Blue Greens about to make a couple substitutions, it appears, on the far side. The next opportunity as this ball now is played over the top. We'll skip all the way over to the far corner flag and out. It'll be a throw here now for the Blue Greens, and that'll result in the substitutions.
Substitution coming out the field, number 22,
Liam Pritchard is going to be one of the players making way here for Duluth FC. Felipe Artiega going to come in. And it looks like Felipe Oliveira is also going to enter the match.
Also coming out the field for the Blue Greens, number 26, Hexie Oriana.
So Artiega and Oliveira, two of the three Felipes on the roster, sub in here for the Blue Greens in the 58th minute.
On number 11, Felipe Artiega, and number 14, Felipe Oliveira. Give him a round of applause.
As the throw comes in now, far side. Swenson now will play it all the way back. Harris. Emma Lash now. Harris now sending it wide. Spencer over turf, and now he will play it off of Artiega, far side. We'll have a throw here coming up.
Cirrus is the recognized global leader in personal aviation and is expanding in Duluth. Voted as Duluth's best large employer, Cirrus offers
Throw
on-site
comes
training,
in now. Here is
paid time off,
Tyler Limmer intercepting. Artiega with his first touch of the game. Comes inside, gets a shot away, and just misses the near post. Felipe Artiega, Colombian forward on the right side, coming in at an angle. Taking that shot wide of the near post. Score remains 4-0 as Shimanuki plays it short. Here's Trent Holmes now. Holmes. And his pass overshoots the intended recipient. Near side, it'll be a throw here coming up. Duluth FC. Josh Bellamy will take it for the Blue Greens. Archie McDonald, who's gone all the way. Blue Greens had 5 defensive backs in this contest earlier on. Now here's Artiega leaving it off for Limmer. Flag goes up far side, and the Blue Greens will be whistled on another offside now. Blue Greens up to 27 goals scored on the season. They've conceded 15. That's in all competitions, by the way. Ball in the middle now. Here's Artiega trying to send it wide. Over turf with the left foot. McDonald heading it down. Joseph Harris now. Touch getting a little heavy there. Now coming up. Limmer. And now he goes down in a heap. Got all tangled up with Overturf on the far side. And so Overturf immediately turned to make sure Limmer was all right. Nice sportsmanship there. And we'll have a throw coming up now far side. Overturf on the left foot. Now we'll go all the way back. Here's Shimanuki. Luka Shimanuki. Trent Holmes now on the right foot. And Holmes now up the near side, overshoots the intended target. Throw coming up here for the Blue Greens. Zabatini, Bellamy. Continuing on now for Manny Morales. Scored the first goal of the game way back in the 10th minute. Crossing it in toward the 6th, and that one will skip through everybody, and it will be a corner kick. The 61st minute here. Far side of the field. Quick reminder, score a great deal at VW of Duluth with 0% APR on Taos and 2.9% on Atlas and Cross Sport. Kick off your journey with our no commission sales team and transparent service department at Volkswagen of Duluth, the official dealership of Duluth FC. As the corner kick now comes in, bending ball, back post. And I think they're going to say the ball bended out of play. So it'll be a goal kick here coming up for Shimanuki. Here's Holmes as they play it short. Now Zabatini goes all the way back now for Price. Zabatini now, high press here from Force FC. Oriana. Checking that was Morales. Oriana came out just a moment ago. Out to the outside. Axel Batal with some space. And out of play. Throw for the Blue Greens. Oliveira. Artiega now far side. Felipe Artiega. Sumner now popping it very high in the air. Comes into the 18. And that'll be a throw now here for Force.
Fans, St. Luke's is now part of Aspire Health, and they're proud to sponsor Duluth FC. When it comes to injury prevention, treatment, and recovery, their great orthopedics and
here's the throw coming in.
covered. Learn more at SOHDuluth.com/ortho.
Clicked out of play. Zabatini now with the throw. Now James Price taking kind of a sweeper keeper role here on this one. He'll turn and angle it wide. Morales. Continuing it on now. Here's Josh Bellamy. Bellamy. Wood. Sumner. Limmer. Sumner. And a little bit of overpassing there from the Blue Greens. Probably would have been better off having Sumner just tee that ball up top of the 18. Shimanuki will pick it up. Sends it long. McDonald, the first one to win it there for Duluth FC. Now Artiega. Limmer. And Trent Holmes coming over to cut off the pass. And curling it in with the left foot. Ball coming forward now. Here's McDonald. Oliveira now. And Josh Bellamy now. Which is the point now for Archie McDonald. Artiega. Batal. Artiega now. And that one will go out of play. Far side of the field. Here's the throw now. Get back toward the middle of the field. Charlie Wood now intercepting. Playing it off now. Here's Morales. Sharp angle. Tried to get a shot away. Blocked by the defense. Cut on the space pretty quickly there. Now Morales. Manny Morales for the Blue Greens. Laying it on now for Oliveira. Amalash tracking back. Play it out. It'll be a corner kick here for the Blue Greens. '66th minute. 3 of the 4 goals for Duluth FC scored in the opening 45 minutes. This 4-0 lead. Oliveira looking to add to it. Back post. Zabatini. Force FC players closing on him and now sliding it out of play. And we'll have a throw coming up. And looks like a substitution here for the Blue Greens. Actually, it's like perhaps 3 new players entering the game here for Duluth FC. Charlie Wood, one of the players coming off. Axel Batal also coming off the field. Rory Doyle. Is into the game for the Blue Greens. One of the new players in there. Jose Bonifaci also in for the first time for Duluth FC. Also checking in for the first time in his Duluth FC career is Arokia Shrestha, number 27. So Duluth FC the 3 new substitutions. The third player subbed out, by the way, was Tyler Limmer. That's Trent Holmes now. Angling a ball into Duluth FC territory.
Number 9, Tyler Limmer. Number 18, Axel Batal. And number 28, Charlie Wood. Let's give him a round of applause. And coming on for the Blue Greens, number 8, Rory Doyle. Number 30, Jose Bonifaci. And making his Duluth FC debut, number 27, Arokia Shrestha.
Off the throw, Zabatini. Dylan Sumner now on the right foot. Took the ball forward. A little bit short there, looking for Shrestha. Rokia Shrestha checked in for Limmer just a few moments ago. Now here's Josh Bellamy. McDonald for Bonifaci. His ball through the middle got intercepted. Right back for McDonald. Now it's Dylan Zabatini for the Blue Greens. Felipe Oliveira, Bellamy, Sumner, Doyle. Roy Doyle here for the Blue Greens. Now he'll play it short. Dylan Zabatini. Doyle. A lot of short passing here by the Blue Greens the last minute or so. It's been right on target, however. And now Archie McDonald with some space. Angling ball. Tried to release it for Bonifaci, who was making the run far wing. Underhit it just a little bit, but the Blue Greens taking possession right back. Now with Zabatini. Felipe Oliveira. Trying to return it for Roy Doyle in the middle. Oh, Doyle. Oliveira. Artiega now. Two Felipes linking up on that play. Over turf, no. Turning it back now. For Force FC. Popped straight up into the air. Bonifaci being bodied up now into the middle. Shrestha. Try to go outside for Artiega. And offside against the Blue Greens. A little under 20 minutes remaining here to be played in the regular 90. Let's see how much added time we have before this one goes final. But in the meantime, Blue Green so far leading at 4-0. Three different scores plus an own goal as far as we know for the Blue Greens here tonight. Morales, Bellamy, and Limmer with goals. Dylan Sumner forcing what we think is an own goal. We haven't gone back and looked at the replay as of yet. There's been a debate going to my left here in the press box as to whether that was an own goal or not. It looked like it from our perspective, but either way, 4 goals for the Blue Greens if you're just joining us. And now McDonald, Rory Doyle, Sumner. Robel Amalash now for Force, setting it outside looking for Swenson. That one broken up. Doyle, now Sumner. And now a ball forward for Oliveira, and he's a half step off as well. Blue Greens will be back in action on Wednesday at home taking on Sioux Falls Thunder. In the meantime now, Force FC. They'll be next in action also on that same Wednesday, taking on the St. Croix Legends in their second match of the 2024 Minnesota Super Cup. And also be a 7 p.m. kick, and that'll be at the University of Minnesota Recreational Wellness Complex in Minneapolis. Free kick for the Blue Greens. Sumner now to the outside. McDonald. Now it's Bonifaci. Sumner. Shrestha now. Oliveira. Doyle. Force holding a bit of a high line here. Now here's the ball to the back side. I think they were looking for the angling run there from the wing by Josh Bellamy, but overcooked the pass. And it'll be a goal kick here for Luka Shimanuki. 74th minute. And again, you can look at the next contest that we'll have for you here. Courtesy of the Blue Green Stream Team on this Wednesday coming up against Sioux Falls Thunder. In the meantime, now off of the restart, Manny Morales, who's played all the way here for Duluth FC. Outside now, Oliveira. For Artiega on the outside. Now Bonifaci trying to go back for Felipe Artiega, and this one will allow Shimanuki to come off of his line to his left to smother that ball. Approaching the quarter of an hour remaining stage of this one. Duluth FC is basically led from start to finish here. It was a scoreless game for the first 10 minutes. Now is Swenson and to come forward here on the right foot. Doesn't have anybody with him. Now cuts back against the grain. Ball through the middle, a little bit too heavy. Oliveira now for Doyle. And Rory Doyle now. We have a Force FC player down behind the play. Blue Greens, though, not going to hold up. I don't think. Doyle now to the outside. Bonifaci now trying to cross in. And the injured player now is back up for Force, and now he goes back down again, and this one will be cleared over to the far side of the field, and it'll be touched out here by Price. And they'll allow now for the injury stoppage, at least for now, as we're in the 75th minute. About to go into the 76th minute here from Marv Heikkinen Field at Walt Hunting Stadium. And now the aforementioned player is up and moving around here. And we will have a throw now coming up here deep in Blue Green's territory, and the toss will be sportingly given to James Price, and then we'll restart the game here.
NPSL match on Wednesday, June 19th against Sioux Falls Thunder at 7 p.m. Again, this Wednesday
Doyle.
at 7 p.m. Please be there to join
Sumner
us.
back for Doyle. And now a ball sent right back in, and Price will keep it in now on the end line. I could have let it go, but decided to play it anyway to his feet. Now McDonald. Bonifaci. Sumner trying to step through. Ran headlong into Joseph Harris, who dispossessed him of the ball on that far side, and now cleared out off of Artiega here. As the throw comes in, Artiega popping it into the air. Rokia Shrestha trying to flick it forward for the Blue Greens. Now finds its way for Josh Bellamy. And now he gets clipped from behind, and it'll be a free kick here coming up.
Fans, for nearly 75 years, the Sonoma Superior Refinery has been an important part of our community. Their employees live and work here. From the creation of jobs to fueling marine transportation, the products they make help
Oliveira
our region. Synovus believes in giving back to their community and are proud to partner with Duluth FC.
making a run through the middle now. Felipe Oliveira cutting back against the grain. Plays it wide. Back post now. Off the left foot there, Manny Morales popped up in the air. And it'll be a throw here coming up for the Blue Greens. Morales now in for Shrestha, and that one will go over the end line. Goal kick here coming up. It's a nice run there by Felipe Oliveira. And here's Luka Shimanuki now giving it a ride toward midfield. Doyle measuring it now, heads it down. Bonifasi to the outside. Strong tackle there from Zabatini. Josh Bellamy. Oliveira. McDonald now. Handling a ball outside. Artiega. Passes behind the intended target, that being Shrestha. Amalash now will go back. Here's Trent Holmes. Trent Holmes now being pressured by Manny Morales. Sumner now off the intercept. Looking for Artiega, who came near side, and we'll have a throw here now for the Blue Greens. Bellamy. Zabatini. Dylan Sumner. Sumner now stepping inside. Oliveira and Roy Doyle ran into each other. Turnover now. Here's Michael Swenson for Force FC. Popped into the air now. Here's Doyle trying to bring it down. Rory Doyle trying to step around Amalash. Now Swenson. Inside out here against Dylan Zabatini. Now McDonald will clear with the left foot. Doyle. Letting a ball through, and the flag goes up. Free kick here coming up for Force FC. 81st minute. Duluth FC leading at 4-0.
Hey fans, if you love craft beers, Clyde Ironworks is excited to offer a new diverse range of craft
Spencer
beers.
Overturf will send it forward here for
They provide our guests with a delightful selection
Force.
of flavor on-site
Brought
or
down. Bonifasi now will leave it. Sumner. Looking for Shrestha. Wide side of the field, and it'll go out of play. Throw comes in, and that'll be played all the way back. Trent Holmes, near side. Ball coming forward. No, Doyle taking over off the heavy touch on the right foot. Sends it wide. Jose Bonifasi. Shrestha, nice touch to the outside. Now here's Artiega. Artiega crossing it in. Holmes able to clear it. Now Josh Bellamy. Sabatini. Sumner, who's been busy, especially here in the second half, for Rory Doyle. Ball to the outside. Bonifaci now on the run. Has numbers with him. Bonifaci taking it in deep. Waited a little bit too long, I think, to get the cross away. And now here's Amalash, and now there's a straight-up tackle.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that. That's a yellow
That's
card.
Dylan Sumner, who actually made a American football tackle on that play.
I think that's second down for Force FC.
We'll have a free kick here coming up. '83rd minute here in a 4-0 contest. Now Doyle sending it forward. Now here's Morales. Manny Morales with the heavy touch there. And goal kick here coming up for Force FC. Mentioned it coming into this contest that they were in third place in the Minnesota Amateur Soccer League Division I standings. Had lost 2 in a row. Then they won 2 in a row before losing to Cardinals 2-1 in their last MASL Division I matchup. That was on Thursday. That was played at the University of Minnesota Recreation and Wellness Complex in Minneapolis. Also played a couple of Minnesota Cup matches already. Came in having played 10 games, as had Duluth FC. 4-3-1 in the MASL Division I standings right now. Sitting in a 3-way tie for third place, by the way, in that league. +2 in goal differential with the Force. Coming into this contest, Duluth FC, conversely, at 5-2-1 in the MPSL North this year. Sitting in second place behind Dakota Fusion. +12 in goal differential for the Blue Greens coming in at 21 goals for and 9 against. The goals tonight, Duluth FC has now scored 27 goals in all competitions this season, as I mentioned earlier on. And the shot attempt now, Swenson coming in, dispossessed of the ball, and a nice backtracking play there by Archie McDonald, and now Josh Bellamy. Rory Doyle. Doyle has some time and space, comes forward. Outside Manny Morales. Dylan Sumner now. Archie McDonald. Bonifaci. Now Felipe Artiega this time. Far side. Over turf with a nice defensive play. And we'll have a throw here coming up. 86th minute. We'll see how much added time there is. Probably not a whole lot. We had more than 5 minutes of added time in the opening half of action. I would be shocked if we have that much here in half number 2. It's just been the one goal. The somewhat disputed own goal off the free kick by Dylan Sumner back in the 51st minute. We've been at 4-0 ever since. Here's Doyle now. Sending it wide. Here's Josh Bellamy. Sabatini. Bellamy. Doyle. Rory Doyle popping it over the top. Artiega heading it down now. And here's a shot by Oliveira, and it's right in on goal, and Shimanuki able to make the stop. Nice little layoff there from Felipe Artiega to Felipe Oliveira. Getting that shot on target. Oh, Sumner. Miscommunication on that sequence. Doyle now coming back. Here is Oliveira. Artiega. And he'll bend it in now toward the 6. Brought down Doyle. Lines it up, fires and scores! Missile off the right foot of Rory Doyle. Unassisted for Rory Doyle. That's his second goal of the campaign. And Duluth FC with a 5-0 lead now here as we tick down toward the final moments of this Minnesota Super Cup match.
Rory Doyle.
So 3 goals in the opening 45 minutes, 2 goals here in half number 2 for the Blue Greens, and they're going to be on their way here to, it's like their 6th win in all competitions for the season now as Oliveira will turn to the outside. Bellamy, Morales. Oliveira with the, Artiega with the shot. Ball still laying there, and Shimanuki just that close, making a 6-goal lead. Now Oliveira. Doyle. Playing it through. 88th minute now, but Felipe Artiega making a healthy bid for that goal right there. Would have been his first of the season. Now on the outside. Doyle sticking with it here. Scorer of the 5th goal. Rory Doyle now dancing on the outside. Looking for somewhere to go with it. He's got 3 players around him. And now the ball will be poked out of play here. Throw coming in now from Jose Bonifaci. And Duluth FC looking for a handball call, none forthcoming. Finds its way all the way back to the midfield line. Josh Bellamy, who has a goal tonight. Outside man Morales, who also has a goal tonight. Morales. Felipe Oliveira. Turning, getting a shot away, and he scores. That goal coming in the 90th minute. And Duluth FC now leads it 6-0 as we tick down toward the end of this one. For Oliveira, that'll be his first goal of the summer for Duluth FC. That one perfectly placed in the corner.
14, Felipe Oliveira.
And off the kick. Manny Morales now. Rokia Shrestha now will turn and get a shot away, and that one will flex out, I think, off of over turf. And we're now officially in the added time. Duluth FC going to win their 6th game, as I mentioned, in all competitions. They'll return to MPSL action this coming Wednesday. Meantime, jogging over to take this corner kick will be Dylan Sumner on the right foot. We'll see how much added time our center referee wants to give here in half number 2. Here's one headed down, and that's going to be a goal. I think that's Dylan Zabatini that gets that one. That also goes a 90th minute goal. The assist will go to Sumner on that play. So Dylan Zabatini with that goal. Off the corner kick, outswinger off the right foot of Dylan Sumner. So Dylan to Dylan on that play. 7-0 your score. And now, well, like I said, we'll see how much added time our referee wants to give us here as the rain continuing to fall here. Now Luka Shimanuki against Oliveira. Going to dance around him. Loses the ball. Artiega. And now Artiega will score That's also a 90th minute goal, so 3 goals in the 90th minute now. Arteaga with his first of the season. And we now have 8 goals up on the board, and I would think that we're going to have the whistle here coming up relatively quickly. So now an 8-goal lead here for the Blue Greens. And that'll do it. Final score here, as we'll go through the scoring quickly. Duluth FC now 6-4-1 in all competitions as they defeat Force FC by a final score of 8-0. Manny Morales in the 10th minute, Josh Bellamy in the 45th, Tyler Limmer in the 45th minute as well, 3-0 at the half. In the second half, Dylan Sumner forcing what we think is an own goal, not quite sure, 51st minute. Rory Doyle in the 87th minute, and then 3 goals in the 90th minute. One from Felipe Oliveira, one from Dylan Zabatini, and one from Felipe Arteaga makes the final score 8-0 here as the Blue Greens win their second match of the 2024 Minnesota Super Cup. Up next for the Blue Greens, they'll return to NPSL North Conference action this coming Wednesday as they will take on Sioux Falls Thunder right here at Walt Hunting Stadium in Marv Heikkinen Field, looking to sweep the season series from the Thunder after defeating Sioux Falls 4-1 on their first matchup. That'll be our next broadcast. Coach Joe Mooney will be back with me for that one. That one coming up this coming Wednesday, the 19th, 7 p.m., the opening kick here from Marv Heikkinen Field in Walt Hunting Stadium. 6:45, the pregame, as the Blue Greens and the Thunder renew acquaintances for the second time here in the 2024 campaign. A big thank you to everybody who took some time out of their Saturday evening here from rainy Duluth to watch this contest in the Minnesota Super Cup. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We hope you'll join us again this coming Wednesday as the Blue Greens and the Thunder play for the second time here in 2024. So for all of us here with the Blue Green Stream Team, this is Matt Johnson. One more time repeating the final score. Duluth FC taking down Force FC. Final score here in Duluth. The Blue Greens 8, Force FC nothing. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be talking to you again on Wednesday. This has been Duluth FC Soccer, brought to you courtesy of the Blue Green Stream Team.